Powerful defender. Out of dummy half. There's a little run here. This is Driscoll, I think. No, it's actually Selena Tarmore. And she's wrapped up. 5 metres inside the Aussie half. Tracy Wrigley works it wide. Gets it onto Leo Woodsy header. Now this is Frances Dowell with the ball. Drags 2 or 3 defenders each time, Frances.
Good run
Dowell
from Frances. She's really making some metres down.
Now this is alternating Colin. And Colin, the captain, is pulled down just short of 40 metres out from the Aussie line. Quick chase coming on for Karen Murphy. Well stepped away from Savannah Ardanga. Puts the kick in and should come in behind Thompson. She will be forced to play. It goes out just on the line and will come out 10 metres out from the Australian line for the scrum feed. Clever play from Savannah Ardanga. Sensed that the outside wing defence was up and was able to chip in behind. Shaming away, I guess, that she wasn't able to have some chases and put more pressure on. But nevertheless, a pretty good result and a pretty good effort by the New Zealand women's team. Replacement on Katrina Fanning. Again, Australia with the ball. They go wide. Murphy gets it onto O'Neill. Led the play did Mary Brennan, Lucy, Selena Tarmore as well. Played the ball 5 metres out from the Aussie line. Better play from the green and golds. Seems to have more direction. There's Teresa Anderson, the South Brisbane police officer now. It's a couple of bobbies in the Aussie squad. On to Katrina Fanning. She's from Canberra, Laurie Daly's cousin. Cross now, Gale. Tani Norris, back it comes to Gale. Elusive. But not this time, Mary Brennan is in over the top. Playing the 9th test, Tasha Gale. Back it comes now to Karen Shaw. Big downtowner, over the head of Stacey O'Carroll. Bounces towards touch. Stacey picks it up, gets it a couple of metres away from the 20. Takes it centre field. The Australian defence, sound and enthusiastic. Of 2 plays, with the immediate 2 on that 6. Back it comes now. O'Carroll puts the fend on. Strong, she's not tall, but she's got very hard runner. Plays a lot of football at halfback to Stacey O'Carroll. Wide to Samuel. Frances Dowell, and she's wrapped up a couple of metres short of halfway. Last side of the field, Leah Woodsy header on the inside ball. Went to ground though, and the Australians come away with it. On the 40 metres now, Australia with a chance. Dale gets it on. Kylie Mackay, she's had a good run, lost the ball though. No, Wales is the referee. Loretta O'Neill comes up with the football. Across it comes to Gale. Gale gets it wide now, and it's onto Veronica White.
Yeah, that's interesting. Dale, the referee, wasn't in a good position to see the ball come out there.
Gale gets to Murphy. Inside ball. Australia looking dangerous, keeping it alive. This time it's gone to ground. The Kiwis come up with it. And we will have a knock-on. Should be a Kiwi scrum feed right on the 20 metres. The Australians down and back player look to have sustained an injury in that tackle. I think it might be Mackay. I hope it's Karen Murphy. All seems to be well with Karen Murphy. So the Australians have a great attacking opportunity. Leah Woodsy though takes it for the Kings. Immediately he goes wide out to Michelle Driscoll. They've had a lot of involvement so far in the match. Far side, solid run too. Tasha Davey. Takes the ball back now, Tasha Davey. The Aussies are really getting into their tackling this evening. Little dummy from Woodsy head on to Rachel White. That's the way to run. Powerful. Great defence in the green and gold. Looks like they have come out with a different approach tonight, Manita.
That's right. The Australians are getting quick up onto the Kiwis.
Trish Hina puts one downtown. Loretta O'Neill allows it to bounce over her head. Thompson. Teresa Anderson. In fact, it is on the far side. Not a bad little run from her as well. Up now, 42 metres out from the Australian line. Short side they go. Loretta O'Neill has run more in the first 15 minutes of this game than perhaps in the entire second half of the last test match. Kiwis realise that they will have to be more than they did last time as Fanning comes surging forward. Runs like that provide an inspiration for a team, and that's what's happening here as they work the ball wide. Natalie Dwyer, clever little player, gets it on to Anderson. Ball is kept alive on the Shaw. Shaw taking the ground now. The tackle of Michelle Driscoll. Play the ball. Across it comes to Loretta O'Neill. This will be the bomb. It'll be a midfield bomb. The one's there. Nobody really had a shot at it. The Kiwis do come up with it. Play on, says the referee. 15 metres out now from the Kiwi Ferns line. Selena Talmore. Wisely takes it forward and a little settler. Looking for the runners now. Great run, Stacey O'Carroll. 3 Aussie defenders slam her back. No love lost between these two squads. A little bit of niggle going on in the game at the moment. On the far side of the field, though, Wheels time as it gets out for Tasha Davies. And bundled into touch. This Australian team realise what they have to do. I think they've identified their downfall from the last test. And Benita Hawkeye, it's great to see because both teams are playing good football, but very competitive football.
That's right. The first 10 minutes, Dale, it's been quite exciting. The Australians have trained the ball out wide, like I said they needed to, and they've come up with that first try. But I also think that the Kiwis are struggling a little bit to get back their 10 metres, and they're going to have to step it up a level.
Natalie Dwyer takes the football on halfway. Trish Hina wants to take the football from her. She does well to hold on to it. Solid stuff up the middle. Big play there. Here comes short, juggling, holds on to the ball, Murphy. To ground now, 35 metres up the Kiwi line. Didn't play the ball properly. In fact, the referee has penalised the New Zealand team holding the tackle player down for too long. Stewart puts it out. Australia in a great attacking position once again. And we get the cat roar from the Penrith Panther grounds. Kylie Mackay takes it to within 15. Stewart now on to Fanning. Fanning shapes up. And Rachel White puts on the good tackle right in front of the post. The Kiwis will have to get on their game here defensively. It's a double around looking for Tasha Gale back over the inside for Merritt. Ball's gone backwards. Play on, says the referee. And Australia still in possession and still with a chance. 3 gone on the 6. Stewart out of the dummy half and surges towards the line. Beautiful tackle it's put on, and that hurt. That hurt Nadine Conlon, the tackler. And the Kiwi captain is known for her defensive qualities. That time, though, Karen Stewart really felt the full brunt of all her practice sessions on the tackle bags.
Yeah, that was a good tackle. Nothing in it, really. I think Nadine comes from the Richmond club in Auckland and formerly a territory player.
And she shares
my hometown.
That's right, Benita. We miss you. She formerly, her brother captained the junior Kiwis. Never been beaten. Arlene's never been beaten as a captain of the New Zealand women's rugby league team. Just a little snippet of information that I thought you might add with your cornies in the morning. Karen Stewart, for a moment, thought that there was a hole wide enough for her to get through it. Closed. Now Australia, Tasha Gale, grub it to the end goal. A little bit heavy. And Stacey O'Carroll wisely shadows it. Dead in goal. Restart on the 20. She put on there from Loretta O'Neill as well. Rosie Wrigley. Sliding the dummy half here as the Kiwis try and work away from the danger zone. The Australians have enjoyed possession and field position over the last 10 minutes. The Kiwis will be wanting to put their mark on the game. They've really been backtracking for a lot of the first half. Becky Ryder back up on the inside. Big, powerful run. Louise Alvaiki. That's the sort of run that will get the Kiwi momentum swinging back into the black and whites as Rachel White says, I'll do a bit as well. Big solid run from her. Now she's taken 40 metres out from the Aussie line. Hina, Leah Whitty header. Here's a double around. Here's Leah Whitty header into the hole. There's the inside ball for the skipper. Nutting Conlon goes all the way. Kiwis respond. The best possible fashion.
Score by number 11, the captain, Nadine Conlon.
That was a fantastic try, Dale. Leah held the ball up for a second there, threw it inside, and Nadine was away.
See that there was a double around when Trish Hina got the ball. She was coming around her halfback and Leah Whitty header, looking for a receipt. Leah was able to use Trish's position to just feign for a moment and dummy as though she was going to offload on the outside. Instead, flicked the ball inside to her skip, who had the right angle, was running at pace, and as much as the Australians tried in vain to grab hold of her and stop the try, the Kiwis put their first points on the board for this second test in the smoke-free series. Savannah Aranga, 25-year-old Chumhoi from Wellington.
I understand Savannah's just joined the New Zealand Rugby League team, coming over from San Diego with the New Zealand softball team. And I understand she's got a niggly shoulder injury there, but let's hope it doesn't affect her kicking tonight.
Savannah Aranga, the Kiwi Ferns fullback, steps in to add the extras and does so. We're locked up, 6-all here in the smoke-free test.
Conversion successful. Number 1, Savannah Aranga.
So we're locked at 6-all in the second test. Karen Shaw in the restart. A little knock-on on the far side of the field that goes undetected. And the referee allows it to play on. The crowd's not too happy with that decision.
I think the linesman was having a bit of a sleep over there.
This is great running from Louisa Reiki.
Great run from Louisa. Just needs someone to run off her.
The way and prop forward. Used well on the interchange bench. Nice darting run there for the Kiwis. Rachel White was at 100 miles an hour. Big running from the Kiwis at the moment up the middle of the park. Now it's Whitty header. Hina, around one. She's got the wheels. Trish Hina. She might go herself. Trish Hina. She can step. Oh, and she almost was able to offload to the inside. Nadine Conlon was ranging up, waiting for a receipt of the football. It didn't come. It would have been 4 points. Counter-attack now. The Australians straight back into their stride as Loretta O'Neill has come forward into the action much more in this test match. Takes it from dummy half, put to ground, and the tackle of Rachel White. Dummy half, that'll be Dwyer, ball to ground. A bit messy there from the Australians. The Kiwis will try to capitalise on that. I think just a little bit flustered from the huge run from the forwards. The Australians is Tasha Gale. Finds no way through up the middle. Offloads the ball out to Veronica White. Goes to the Brothers Ipswich Club in Brisbane. Back it comes now for Shaw. Downtown, and you'll see Savannah Aranga or Stacey O'Carroll take receipt of this. And it is in fact Stacey O'Carroll. And Savannah Aranga does well to stay in the field of play. Played about 22 metres out from the Kiwi line now, Stacey O'Carroll. Nearly forced towards the sideline. Up to play the ball now, Aranga. Back it comes for Tasha Davey. Solid defence from Tasha Gale. Didn't play the ball. And the referee, rightly, for my book anyway, says let's have a scrum. A little bit heated in there at the moment, Benita.
Yeah.
Fortunately, in the women's game, stoushes are few and far between, as you hope. Certainly, it's a sport built on toughness, up front, rugged defence. You're going to get some collisions, and you're going to get some dented egos from time to time, so tempers can flare somewhat. Fortunately, it hasn't spilled over into anything untoward in the first of these two matches. The Australians now, 25 metres out from the line as they change the angle across to Veronica White. White steps away from one, gets a nice pass onto Karen Shaw, steps back up on the inside and wrapped up eventually in the tackle of Louisa Avaiki. She'll play the ball now, 8 metres out from the line. Merritt from the line now. Wrapped up 5 metres short, looking on the right-hand side. Calling for the ball, Karen Stewart goes from dummy half, Australia. Very close to Natalie Dwyer. That's the final tackle. Merritt to dummy half. Where will they put it? The grubber kick. That's the play into the end goal. Just a little bit too heavy though, and a chance to put some points on the board goes astray for the Australians, who stay at 6-all.
So, Dale, the Australians are really putting the pressure on the Kiwis here. I think they're feeling it as well.
Injected herself well into the game as Tasha Davies since she's been on from the interchange bench. Plays the ball, 30 out from the line. Woodsy header, far side of Aiki. Wrapped up by Tasha Gale. Now, Woodsy header, cut out ball wide. Finds Brennan, high tackle. It must have hurt, goes unchecked. Play the ball now. Kiwi turns to Grubber. Just trying to break up play. Teresa Anderson is forced into touch. Precisely what the Kiwis would have wanted, Benita.
That's right. She puts her over the sideline there, puts her under pressure. That was a good try.
So 35 metres up from the Aussie line. Leo Woodsy header feeds the balls, takes the back, and then Woodsy header cuts to the right, gets away from Tasha Gale. A elusive stepper, and eventually wrapped up by Karen Shaw. Keep it on the short side, not even Conlon. Conlon with a step, loses the football. The Green and Golds come up with it, this time through Tani Norris. Places South Sydney, the development officer, and she plays it now, 25 out from the line. Natalie Dwyer once again. Some good work being done by the hooker Tracy Wrigley for the Kiwi Ferns. Now it's with Karen Murphy. Murphy taken by Woodsy header, and we'll play the ball 40 metres out from the Aussie line. Natalie Dwyer onto Loretta O'Neill. Cut out ball wide. Pressure on the number 4, Alyssa Campbell from the Parramatta Club here in Sydney. Katrina Fanning. Flung to ground. The tackle of Michelle Driscoll right on halfway. The Australians looking to just create something wide. Powerful defence once again. Committed running though from the Australian number 16. And that's Nikki Richards. Ball's bounced up. The arms of Nardine Conlon. Turns, faces up. Good tackle from the captain, Tasha Gale. Pressure on as well from Murphy. They're leading their troops well, the Australian captain, vice-captain. Inspired the green and gold defensive line to move up quicker. Louisa Avaiki. Looks for the offload. Ball's gone to the ground, in fact it's gone forward. She comes back, tries to make up for the little error. Louisa Avaiki, but the Australians, again, with a chance. 6-all is the scoreline in this smoke-free test match. Trishina is the tackler. 25 metres out centre field. They come across to the left. Now it comes to Tani Norris. Big run, big tackle as well from Leo Witsy header. And Aussie play the ball 15 metres out. The run now is from Natalie Dwyer. Dwyer will play the ball 5 metres from the line. Tasha Gale is dummy half. It's a dangerous spot for her to be. There's Merritt, the offload, looking for the offload, but the Kiwi Ferns come up with the ball. And Merritt was hoping that Loretta O'Neill might have picked up the football. But Arlinger, rightfully, Then Old takes the pressure off these forwards by running the ball out. She does well. Gets it on out of Michelle Driscoll. Nice bend. And eventually she's flung to the ground at 25 metres out by...
Dal, the Kiwis are really lucky to get out of this one. Australians really put some pressure on them, made them force some errors.
Penalty against the Kiwis. All in a few words. That was really the far side of the field, and it was Sarah White wriggling and jiggling to get up. Nadine Collins had the word. So now, Australia with a big chance. Karen Stewart takes the tap. Big, powerful run there from Jodie Billy.
Great opportunity for Australia here.
Stewart goes wide. Now Gale. Marsha Gale, ridden by Leah Woodsy-Header. Realise she's the playmaker. She's the one that they have to stop. Plays the ball now. Stewart, far side. Richards now. Nikki Richards. Loses the football. The Kiwi Birds come up with it. The referee will say that he stripped the football. And Australia, once again, will get another penalty. 5 from the line. They decide to take the tap instead of the 2 points. And they may rue that decision. Run there from Murphy, takes them within a couple of metres of the line. Quick play the ball is needed and delivered as it comes back once again to Billing. Billing is barreled 5 metres out from the try line. Stewart now. Tasha Gale's on the right. They're not going to use her, but they will use this woman in Kylie McKnight, who gets the ball jarred loose. Play on to the referee. Kiwi supporters not so happy about that decision. A little dummy, close to the line, and a big effort from Tani Norris. Although she comes up empty-handed when the whip comes down. Here it goes, the Aussies now. Gale, wide ball to Murphy. Murphy now, she's got numbers inside for Shaw. Shaw is wrapped up, and a good tackle. In fact, it could have been a try-saving tackle by Tracy Wrigley. Fifth and final tackle. Australia now, through Loretta O'Neill. Here's Loretta O'Neill, wide it comes to Gale. Gale comes centre field, and the ball is kept alive through Stewart. The rubber kick to the end goal. The Kiwis weren't covering it, but in the end, the kick was too heavy. And the linesman coming in now. That little bit of drama in that play.
It's getting quite heated out there, I think, Dal. Both teams are sort of niggling one another in the tackles, but I think they just need to concentrate a little bit more and
White says, "I'll have a go at you," and does. Up front at the moment. It's going to be all on soon, but ball's gone loose. Ball's gone down. Referee says play on. The Kiwi says turn it up. Finally, the North Riders call. The words been exchanged here. The big number 8. She's the Aussie kickboxing champion, they tell me.
she's also a prison canine officer, I understand.
Isn't that right? A prison canine officer. An interesting handle. So we're going to scrum. Their Woodsy Header. Keenness in defence. Knowing that we're coming close to half-time. Kiwis wanting to drive downfield. Brennan. The referee. Has awarded another penalty. So the Kiwis have a chance to move downfield to Buddha Chishi. And a welcome respite, I guess, from the pressure that they had been under the last 10 or 15 minutes. Hina, looking towards touch. Not one of her best kicks, so shouldn't suspect. Other damage is done. Cap taken now, Wrigley. Brave run from Stacey O'Carroll. Thought she might up her way. Wrigley. Conlon.
Good run from Tracy Conlon.
tackle. Well, there's a bit going on out there, but then again, I ain't tiddly wicks. I'm here for a Sunday picnic, an international rugby league test.
I think Trish Hinner would be quite glad to see that ball go out just then. It was quite low from the middle of the field.
Touched by Australian hands, so it's not still go the Kiwi way. Rachel White, Martin Conlon, and two of the most experienced players in the Kiwi Ferns lineup. Really need to settle down their squad. Concentrating on football. A bit going on, but illegal. Really they need to concentrate. Getting that ball wide. Great tackle from Loretta O'Neill. Full on and front on. It's become wide now. This is out to Brennan. Coming half Wrigley. Goes into support Merritt, the tackler. 35 metres out. Just from there, what's he get up? Here's Conlon. Conlon trying to get around. Oh, goes Martin Conlon. Wrapped up from behind eventually by Tasha Gale. Will play the ball 15 metres out. Witty Healer with the ball. Across it comes for Wrigley. Wrigley gets on for Jackie Ryder. Right up on the line. Jackie Ryder might go on the line. Under the ball. Knocked on in goal. Jackie Ryder, I thought she'd have done all the hard work, and it was only a matter of putting the ball down for the 4 points.
Very unfortunate, Dal. She ran into those boards, hit and spun, turned around and dropped the ball. Unfortunate.
Attack on the far side of the field. 7 metres out, the Australian line. Goes to short side. Sophie Billing comes at Mary Brennan. Gets the way to tackle her. Centre field become now. Karen Murphy back up on the inside. McKay with the ball. Hard to stop.
Kylie McKay from the South Sydney club, Dale. Big girl.
Loretta O'Neill sent some space for a moment. As they run now down the left wing, up to the front end of the tackle of Common. She's all over the park now, in Common. Now Loretta O'Neill. Stretch. The defence for the Kiwis will be under pressure here. The rubber kick to the end goal is too heavy. The chase is gallant, but unfortunately she's not able to get there and claim her prize. That is Karen Murphy. Restart on the 20. Good tap, Tracy Wrigley. Referee says, hold it up, I'm not ready. Not big shoelaces. Kiwis now, tap on the 20. Arlanger. Front on tackle. Heading down towards half time and needing some extra work, some extra effort from the New Zealand women. 6-all the score out of the stroke-free test. Lisa Vaiki. Makes them take a couple of paces back. Think about it when Wrigley says coming smuggling on the ball. Wrigley coming on the inside. Bad hands on the far side of the field. Anthony Rowley puts it down. Australian stump feed. Australia. 2 minutes out from half-time. Want to create some holes for themselves wide. And let them run from Elisa Campbell, the Parramatta player. Now wide. Come on to the golden voiced rugby league player. Here's Karen Murphy with a chance. A little dummy. Kiwis under pressure once again. Australia looking for a try just prior to the half-time break. Stewart, take off. Back up on the inside. Changing the angle. Clever play from Australia. Lovely running. Karen Murphy to the line, Murphy. And she picks up Aussie seconds. Great try from Australia. Right when they want it to be scored just out from half-time. And a well-deserved try because they have full on to excellent angled running. And that time, Karen Murphy. Recipient of the ball. Australians. Different team. I've said already. A different team to what we saw in the first test. It's making for a very exciting second test. Scoreline 10-6 with the kick to come. See the way that Karen Shaw slotted the last one from wide with the chance she could do it again. Have a look how they run onto the football. There's the change of angles. Everyone's trying to back up, and eventually Karen Murphy gets hold of the ball. The momentum carries her over. Or is it her determination? I don't know, it's one or the other, but she certainly picks up the 4 points. The Aussies are wrapped with it just prior to half-time, and they take a 10-6 lead.
Dale, the Kiwis didn't have any numbers out wide, and Karen Murphy had 3 attacking players on the left-hand side of her. If she passed the ball, any one of 3 of them would have scored that try. I think the Kiwis are a bit too slow to get over to that corner.
Enjoying the football out here at Penrith Park. Quite a good crowd on hand. Karen Shaw is off the field, so taking the shot, Loretta O'Neill. She's a builder by trade. Loretta O'Neill. She's a builder by trade. And from wide out. South Sydney club. Not a bad kick. Certainly had the accuracy. Didn't have the weakness. Score stays 10-6.
Conversion unsuccessful. Score remain the same. Australia 10, New Zealand 6.
Well, as we come towards half-time, there is some work to be done. Tony Leipold will have to talk to his script to settle down. Let's go back to their game plan. Work those the first plays of the 6 and drive forward, and then look forward Trishina and the backs to unleash something in the last couple of plays on each set. At the moment, perhaps just trying a little bit too hard early on in the tackle count, and the Australians will have to take a hat off to them. They've come out to play tonight with an intensity that has made for a very intriguing battle. Half-time, hear the sound. A hard half of football. Australia though with the Kudos at the break, 10 points to 6.
Need to go down and interview Johnny.
Yep. Yeah.
As we go into the half-time break, Australia leading New Zealand 10 points to 6.
Yep, mate. Sweet as.
Take it off your tie.
Oh, sorry, right.
Is that your jacket?
Oops, sorry, mate. Sorry.
That's all right.
So the Kiwis restart with a kick from Savannah Hardinger. I think we're in for 40 minutes of top football here at Penrith Stadium. It's Loretta O'Neill. Gets into stride, angled run. Wrapped up the enthusiastic defence to Harry Brennan. This time it's Jodie Billing. Running up the stairs. Puffing and puffing like an old steam train.
40 yards.
Jodie Billing being helped from the field. Getting strapped right knee, and she appears to have aggravated that injury. It's just a shame because she's been playing strong for the Aussies. Now, Loretta O'Neill. Plays the ball just short of halfway. Tasha Gale holds up the pass now for Nikki Richards. Tackle effective right on halfway. Into dummy half. Teresa Anderson. Gale. 3 black and white defenders having to put down Kylie McKay. Fifth and final tackle now as the Australians no doubt want to put it to toe. Look for Karen Shaw, finds her, puts the kick in. Taken on the far side by Stacey O'Carroll. Back towards centre field. O'Carroll. With the fingers to put it down. A spirited run. Enjoyed by the Penrith people who come out to support these two teams. It looks like Tasha Gale, the Australian captain, is injured. And she's down in back play. It would be a cruel blow to the Aussie team if they were to lose their main playmaker and skipper. There's a lot of concern being shown as the trainers make their way onto the field. And that is a sad sight for the Australian fans. The cheap playmaker is spotted from the field. You can only guess whether or not she'll be able to make a return. Put some pressure on now Murphy. Playing at standoff, she'll have to come in one. Might see a little bit more from Natalie Dwyer. He's a little live wire. She may do well for the Australians. Back to the action. What's he hitter? Turns it back up on the inside, and it's Jackie Ryder who's taken the ground just short of 30 metres, Kiwi into the park. What's he hitter? Shows it on the inside. Gets it out and wide onto Francis Towell. Francis, not grasped, but she is held up. Plays the ball out, 40 metres out, double around. Tush Hina. Hina wide. Cut down a great tackle by Karen Murphy. Outside of the field. Wrigley. Hina showing it. Hina bends off one. Can't get away from Merritt. Kiwis have knocked it on. The Australians are in possession. These little unforced errors that are going to cause the Kiwis problems. 10-6 the scoreline in this smoke-through test series. Shaw tries to muscle her way through. She's put the ground 10 metres in for the far touch. 35 out from the line as it comes centre field. Good run, inspirational run. Kiwis backtracking now. Getting up the player Veronica White. The cross comes from Murphy. Up on the inside. Good running from Tani Norris. Cut down, copybook tackle over Rachel White. Great defence. Across it comes to Natalie Dwyer. Dwyer holds it. Over the top goes the ball. Onto the hand of Loretta O'Neill. From behind tackle. Palmed off to Nikki Richards. Chased down by Sarah White. And driven into the Penrith Park turf. 20 metres out from the try line. Now to Murphy. A little bit one out. Murphy finds herself without her regular partner in Tasha Gale. Now for Natalie Dwyer. But the final tackle. Grubber kick to the end goal. Loses the ball. Australia will it. Knock on there. And a chance for Aussie, it seems, presents itself, but only momentarily. Front feed, Australia, 10 metres out from the Kiwi line. This is dangerous for the Kiwis. Murphy holds it, pops a nice ball late, and a chance. Tackled with the ball is Karen Shaw. With her feet now. It's decided to go the short side. Nikki Richards puts the hammer down towards the line. Very dangerous now for the Kiwi defence. From the dummy half, has a shot for the line. It's Veronica White. She picks up 4 easy points. Kiwis dozing there on their line, right on the defensive line, and it was as simple as picking up the football and saying, right, I'm heading off down the shops for a loaf of bread, bottle of milk, 4 points.
Well, great try from the Australians, Dale. They really put the Kiwis under pressure there. Good dummy half run. In the last 10 minutes, 2 Australians carried off with injuries. I didn't think they'd hit back that quickly without their captain, but that was a great try.
Nadine Conlon. 14-6 with the kick to come. This Australian team may be on the verge, I know it's early days, of their first win over New Zealand in the Women's Rugby League. Right then, here we go. Karen Shaw from wide out, looking to add the extras. Australia, 14-6. Off the boot, nice. She can kick the copper from Brizzy. No worries here. 16-6 scoreline. Australia. Keen to get back up a little
Very
bit.
successful. Number 3, Karen Shaw, scoring now Australia 16, New Zealand 6.
Dale, the Kiwis have really got to lift their game here if they want to win this game. I'd like to see Trish Hinner run from dummy half a little bit more.
Harden restarts. Taken in by Veronica White. Secretary of Australian Women's Rugby League. It's a good run. It's runs like those, Benita, that really do lift the team.
Yeah, they're really making some metres, the forwards. Loretta O'Neill from South Sydney, she's just made 15 metres to drop the ball, put the ball down. So it's an opportunity for New Zealand.
Local referee, Jenny Anderson. Penrith practically when they're refereeing the game. And it's right, isn't it?
That's correct.
Yeah, what's he hit it? Beat the scrum now, just short of halfway. Trish Hinner, crossfield. They lose control of the football. Hinner looks back in disbelief at what has just happened. But one of the Australian players is down in back play. There's really torrid stuff out there. Hopefully all is well. But obviously all is not well.
She might have just lost a couple of teeth, Dale.
Well, let's hope not. Gutsy little player, Karen Murphy. I've been impressed by her right through the series in South Brisbane. And she other police officer. My goodness, who I think the coppers in this Aussie team. Now, number 4 is being spoken to, and that's Michelle Driscoll. I don't think we're hearing Smith, Joe. I think she's meant to injure. It's just one of those accidents that happen in the game of football. Natalie Dwyer for Australia. Find themselves 35 metres out from the Kiwi line. Another try for the Australians would really put the pressure on the Kiwis. Tough enough to come back from 16-6 for another one. Well, you think that they would lose heart if they were to concede another try in the next little while. Stewart, Karen Stewart, Merritt, took her eyes off the ball, come up, and into the arms of Nadine Conlon. She's upended by Natalie Dwyer. Dwyer on the chase, witty hitter, onto Rachel White. Big defence from the Australians.
The Australians are really hitting the Kiwis hard, vice versa when the Australians have the ball. A lot of handling errors there.
Francis Dowell, not allowed up to play the ball. Referee says, I don't think that's full of this. Penalty to the Kiwis. Let's get some sort of structure back into the game. And Trishina takes the ball to the far side of the field. So from halfway now, the women's team, down 10 on the scoreboard, will have a chance to come back. Tracy Wrigley comes up to take the tap. Now looking for the runners. This time Stacey O'Carroll. Plays like a forward, running in the backs. Also comes to a witty hitter. They change the angle on the far side, pick up Nadine Conlon. Slips, runs into the Australian defence. It's Karen Murphy. Wrigley. They remain the short side. Rachel White this time. Good defence, very sound from the Australians. Showing top commitment this evening. Cross it comes, they'll spread it wide this time. Back up on the inside. This time it's with Ryder. Up to play the ball. And away they come through Hina. Trish Hina now. Looking to link up wide through Selena Tarwalk. And this time Trish Hina comes under plenty of pressure and attention from Teresa Anderson and Natalie Dwyer. Plays the ball back now. On goes to Wrigley. Now for Woodsy header. It seemed almost to say the Kiwis were running out of options. It does well, fumble in the touch. Terrific chase. That's what the Kiwis Ferns needed. And that's what they got. Big effort. And the tackle was Antoinette Rowley. From Wellington, Antoinette, 29 years old. It's her first time in the Kiwi Ferns season process from Wellington.
Hold him out, Ozzy!
There, what's he hitting? He's the scrum, wrapped up on Natalie Dwyer. Ozzy from the scrum base. To her feet. What's he hitter? Hina. Offloads. Gives it on to Antoinette Rowley once again. She's back slam, 10 metres out from the try line. The Kiwis, can they come back and put one on? Collect 6. Here's Louisa O'Reilly. She's strong, she's offloaded, it's gone backwards. Up it comes now for Tracy Wrigley. She'll play it. 7 metres from the line. Little dummy. Kiwis with a chance, short ball. They won't make it to the line on that play. Close to the sideline, bumbled in the touch. Referee had already called. Referee had already called play at the ball, so she asks for that to be done. Called play the ball, bundled into touch. Kiwi Ferns get a penalty. 10 metres out from the try line. The big guns line up, expecting one of our big Kiwi women to get the ball. Instead it's Sarah White. Powers towards the goalpost. 2 metres up from the line now. Sarah White. Up. Now, looking it up. Holds up the ball. Back it comes for Rachel White. Terrific defence there from Karen Shaw. And Rachel plays the ball back now. That ball's gone backwards. Play on, says the referee, and rightfully so. Mary Brennan with the ball now. And Mary's pulls the ground 12 metres out from the try line. Kiwis. Through Woodsy header. Now Hina. There's the long ball. It's a silly double. Now it comes wide for Sarah White. And she's picked off by her opposite number in Kylie Egan. So they've had plenty of chances. They haven't been able to convert them to points yet. There's still a chance to Trish Hina. Grubber kick. Play that, play on. Those who's the referee. There's Woodsy header. Over the top with the ball. Has to be back up on the inside. Offloads another ball. Rowley. Wide. Kiwis. Big try, Rachel Wright. Great hands. Big play and the try eventually is scored.
Great piece of football there for number 12, Rachel White.
Rachel White.
Scored in Australia 16, New Zealand 10.
As you can see here, the little brother kick through from Trish Hina comes off the Australians lead. I wasn't sure if they've played at it, but certainly scooped out the Kiwis did, able to come from behind. And then some great hands through Antoinette Rowley and eventually into the hands of Rachel White. And great to see Rachel scoring because she does a lot of defending. And great to see her on the end of the string of passes to collect a 4 point and a very valuable 4 points. As we can see, 16-10, we've got a kick to come. And just on 25 minutes of this match to run.
Australians struggled there to get the numbers out wide on defence, Dale. As a result, it was a great try from the Kiwis to come back like that.
Z, looking at the extras.
Crucial kick here for the Kiwis.
Concentration, 2 points, very valuable in the context of the game. Strikes it well enough, just wide across the face of the goal mouth. 16-10, the Kiwis are on the way back, it seems.
Australia 16, New Zealand 10.
The Australians really talking to one another here.
Karen Shaw to restart for the Aussies. Leading by 6. Knock on. Louis Alvaiki, referee, and call them back for the knock on. Some problems in there. Don't need that. It's just a reminder that it's a test match.
No love lost here between these two teams.
Scrum feed now. Australia, Murphy stumbles. Tackled by Rachel White to try and score for the Kiwis. And Australia in great field position if they're able to capitalise. Richards, Nikki Richards. 12 metres out from the try line now. 2 plays with the 6 gone. They look across to the short side. And it comes out there to Tani Norris. Tries to take it towards the line, comes up 5 short. Play number 4. Natalie Dwyer onto Fanning. She's wrapped up now, 5 short of the line. Wide they are spread. A little dummy for the line. Australia on the 5th and final tackle now. Will it spread it wide? Will the grubber kick be on? There's the grubber kick to the end goal. Australia are well scored the try. The referee is consulting, calling it a knock on. And the Kiwis very confused. Benita, it seems that they've been wrapped.
Yeah, that's right. They need to settle down and just concentrate on hitting the ball up, making some metres.
Australia through Natalie Dwyer, keeps the scrum. Great opportunity, Dwyer, with a little dummy trying to find a way through the middle of the pack. Pulled down now, 5 metres short, 2 to the right-hand side of the post. A change direction. This is Fanning. She gets the one-handed offload. Chance for Mackay. Held up in great defence from Leah Witty-header. Still the Aussies with a big chance. Diamond's going to be on the line. That'll be a penalty, a knock-on. A knock-on is what's being called. I thought for a moment it might have been a penalty. Leah Witty-header is keen to get off the blocks. Karen Murphy's coming to check with the referee. The accuracy of the call, I don't think you can actually go backwards, but just wanted to make sure that she understood completely the referee's rulings. The scrum feed in the black and white way. There is the post. This is Leah Witty-header. Runs into the referee, holds up momentarily, getting around now, post to the line.
Yeah, good tackle by Kylie Egan there. She's a small girl, but she's quite strong.
The ball moves as well. Fanning's in there. And the number 17, Tasha Davey, gets the ball spilt. Tasha Gale is back on the field for the Australians. So, they reached into the armoury cabinet and they found Gale. Perhaps one of their most crucial weapons. She comes up to fill the squad. The defence has been under a lot of pressure. They really need to force a turnover and get themselves out of this trouble zone as Murphy holds up the pass. Pops it through to Shaw. He's wrapped up there at Shaw. 17 out from the line. Out of dummy half. Anderson. Anderson, an angled run. 4 metres away from the try line. 16-10 is the scoreline. The guy with the ball gets it right. Oh, by the net, Dwyer is in. Australia scored another try. 20 points to 10. Australia. Once again, the little live wire, Natalie Dwyer, and she receives the ball and was able to slide her way through. And score a very crucial try for the Australians. From the South Sydney club.
Australia 20, New Zealand 10.
House manager.
The Kiwis have really put themselves under pressure here. Quite interesting to see how many of the players actually do play at an international level. They have to sort of keep their composure and step up to the mark of playing this international level, regardless of what sport.
On scoreline, 20 points to 10 with the kick to come. Australia leading New Zealand in the second smoke-free international rugby league test.
think the Australians are playing really smart football at the moment. They're really hassling the Kiwis. The Kiwis aren't liking it, and they're niggling back. And as I said before, they really need to keep their composure and keep a level head and get stuck into them.
I'm sure looking to have the extras for an Australian team that come out all guns blazing tonight. And raises the flag, much to the delight of the crowd out at Penrith Stadium. Australia goes with 22 points to 10.
Successful number 3, very sure.
Well, this test match
Australia 22, New Zealand 10. Coming Jones, bring the girls back.
Restart from the Kiwis. Down 12 points on the scoreline. Manning takes the ball and well. ACT player up to his feet quickly. Would be the dummy half. It's Rachel Stewart. White. Jodie Billy. Kiwis are keen to go on with it. That there is no doubt. But touching Murphy finds Richards. Big hit put on Richards from Trishina. Plays the ball out. Right on halfway, far side of the field as they come back towards centre field. And Tasha Gale. Gale taken out before she has a time to weave her, any time to weave her magic. Fifth and final tackle. The wings drop back on the black and white defensive line. Here comes to Shaw. Downtown as expected. Waiting for it, Stacey O'Carroll. Back towards centre field. Takes the tackles and chased from the Australians. Back to Aranga. Aranga skips back to the inside and again Murphy shadows and then claims her. Looking for runners. Tasha Davey this time. That's a better run from the Kiwis. Play number 3. 42 from their line. Black and white. Switchy hitter. Gets it across now to the big number 8. And that is Jackie Ryder, the Wellingtonian. Laid offload. Play on as it comes back to Wrigley. And be now. Metres inside the Australian half as we look down the short side. Here comes Rachel White, powering forward, lovely spin, run to the ground. Good tackle, Tani Norris. Conlon goes to Woodsy there. And they press line, back now to Hinner. Trish Hinner, looking to change the angle. Gets into them. Coming back now, she gets the offload to Miriama Niha. The place we're on. Number 16, referee says not on, turn it over. Kiwis losing their focus every now and then.
That's right, not concentrating.
That requires caused some problems for the Kiwis as well. 17 minutes out from full time. With the ball now, this Carly Egan settles it on halfway. She'll play the ball back. Good Dwyer. Let's go. Down to Murphy. Gets it on for Richards. Richards keeps it alive for sure. Gives on to Tracy Thompson, and she's tackled now 5 inside the Kiwi half. Looking for the runners, Jodie Billing, puts her hands up.
Dale, the Australian forwards have really stepped up to the mark tonight.
Up the inside, surging run, Tani Norris. Moves the ball, bounces back. But the final tackle, says the referee. Comes on to Karen Shaw, crossfield. It's the players there, right to left. And the Kiwis allow the ball to go to touch. Woodsy hitter. Feeds the scrum. Good push from the Australians trying to get a tight head. Come off, plays the ball back. Woodsy hitter. He's stepping up in gear as well. The Kiwi experienced players and switching up. Here's Mary Brennan. A bit more control here, the Kiwis, and they don't need to panic. This is play number 4. That's Nadine Conlon. Took a big knock as she hit the deck. Quickly to her feet, though. High five, Tasha Davey. The powerful run, never back to 10. Perhaps this will assist the Kiwis. They really have been under pressure in their own half for too long. It's been a telling tale, hasn't it? They've conceded tries to the Australians. Haven't pressured them on their line for some time now. That could change as they move down to 40-odd metres out from the Australian line. Wrigley. Far side, O'Carroll. Big tackles. Here come the Kiwis. This is Jackie Ryder. Ryder over the third. Fanning throws her to ground. And they come, holding up the pass. Eventually give it wide and it's up to Brennan. She's picked off. 22 from the line now. Kiwis with a chance. Tamwell, this is Selena. Gets the ball in there. There's a hand in there from Sparalaga. Don't think the ball was directed towards her. It was going out to Miriam Niha. But instead knocked into touch. The Kiwis are creating opportunities for themselves and get slide with little discipline. Scrum. So that takes it basically the scrum. Gets it up to Karen Shaw. Goes for a set and driven back by the Kiwis. Plays the ball, rather haphazardly. Says to Karen Shaw, you hit the ball properly, you should have got yourself set. Penalty to the Kiwis.
Well, the Australians don't like that at all, Dale.
Karen Shaw's an experienced player, she should have known they've got herself set before playing the ball. 15 with it though, to Antoinette Rowley. Best chance for the Kiwis in some time. 6 out from the line. Wrigley turns it back up on the inside. Here come the big runners. Louisa Maiki, and she'll play the ball now 3 metres out from the try line. Deep and wide, Trishina, must be an opportunity here. If they can keep the ball alive, they can. Into the corner, the Kiwis pick one up through Miriam Niha. Great try, had to come. They had the numbers, and they eventually got the 4 in the corner.
Fantastic try there, Dale. The Kiwis threw the ball inside on the right-hand side of the field. And of course it drew the Australians over to that side, and there was plenty of numbers out wide for the Kiwis to score in the corner.
Right into New Zealand, number 6, Miriam Niha. Take the score now to Australia 22.
The ball will beat the man, or in this case the woman, any time, and that's precisely what happened. Hot hands. Tried it. Miriam Niha. (22-14). Kiwis wall their way back into this match.
Well, certainly a lot of things can happen in 11 minutes, as you saw yesterday with the Melbourne Storm, of course.
From the chalk, hits it reasonably well. Close enough, ain't good enough.
Conversion unsuccessful. Australia 22, New Zealand 14.
11 minutes to go. Must be into that. Tension mounts as scores get closer. Taken in by Woodsy Header. Great run. Selena Jarmore almost found herself a hole. Across it comes out by Louisa Maiki.
That's a great run from Louisa.
Tracy Wrigley from dummy half. Clever run. Lisa Campbell eventually makes the tackle. What's he hit up? Now Mary Brennan. Anthony Jody Billing. Aaron Stewart. Dummy half. Wrigley. Works it to the right. What's he hit up? Antoinette Rowley now. Great run from Antoinette Rowley. But the final tackle. Can the Kiwis do something with it and strike back immediately? Trish Hina with the ball. Hina holds it. Covers it. Stab kick through. Pressure on. Here come the black and white. This is where they need to kick them. Right down here. Melina Chalmers. Thinking what Elizabeth himself in there tackle. Peter Anderson. That's up in the tackle of Miriam Niha. That's a good run through them as well. Ryder White. Takes the ball. Kicks it on now for Tammy Norris. Norris. Up the middle comes Norris. Dangerously. It's the final tackle now. Kick from Karen Shaw is a clever one, angled towards touch. Stacey O'Carroll doesn't allow it to go into touch, picks it up, comes back towards centre field. Strong return of the football. Now, the Black and Whites need some momentum. They might gain some of it through the spirited run there of number 16, and that is Mariama Niha, try scorer. Now comes to push it over. Hit the short side, baby. Lisa Baiki setting for a run. Used as a decoy this time. Antoinette Rowley. Towards halfway they go. Trish Hina is set. Puts the hitter. Here's Hina now. Gets it on the Brenton. Cut out ball right to Chalmers. Chalmers. Picked off by the Australian defence. Across it comes. Patricia. Hits the kick in. Pointless kick though, really. Because there's no one on the chase. Almost fortuitously bounced away to the black and white. But really, there needs to be a bit more communication from Trish to her teammates to tell them that she was going to kick. Great defence, Nardine Coleman. 100% of Nardine. She's given it her all. Here's the captain. She doesn't need to lead by example. Well, know that they've been in a football game tonight. There'll be some battered and bruised women. The tackle's made on the number 6, Karen Murphy from South Brisbane. Karen Stewart, the fifth final. Kiwi firm, much more committed in defence. A bit of pressure on there for Karen Shaw. She does get her kick in, and it does make the touch. The Kiwis will get the scrum thing. And he counts down 7 minutes on the clock. 6 points in deficit at the moment.
Both teams are looking a little bit tired there. They've got 10 minutes to go in the game, or 6 minutes. And I think, as you said before, Dale, Nadine Conlon's got to step it up, call out to her teammates and get them going.
Tasha Davies breaks from the scrum, it's wrapped up on Natalie Dwyer on the far side of the field. She'll play the ball. 5 metres inside the Australian half. It's Trish Hina gets the ball. Across field she goes. Well wrapped up. They know that she is the danger in this New Zealand side. But she's not the only one. As the Kiwis look for something else, ball is put down. Eyes off the ball. Selena Chalmers disappointed with herself now and would work hard to try and make up for it in the tackling department. Cross field. Louisa Leiki. Richards plays the ball. Cross it comes. Mackay, this is Stewart. Stewart away! Stewart cut down the by Selena Chalmers. Looks like she may be well hurt. Cut awkwardly in the tackle.
Looked like a knee to me.
But a concern at the moment. He's shown the Australian player is down on the ground. Could be a right knee problem. Played well for him as a game hooker, and they'll be looking for a stretch of some couple of season. Serious pain here. Come on, could be the tackle sitting the down ball. A warm round of applause for their efforts this evening. 5 minutes out from what may be an historic win for the Australian team. She won't be able to share in it on field anyway, but she certainly has contributed a great deal as Karen Stewart, carpenter by trade. Probably is okay. It comes out from Mackay. Now the Kiwis realise they've got to play some catch-up football now. 5 minutes out from full time as it comes for Gale. Gale now for Murphy. Up the inside for Natalie Dwyer. Great tackle from Louisa Maiki. Short side they go. Dwyer, the grubber kick to the touch line. She finds that comfortably enough. Front feet of the Kiwis. And they've got the full length of the field that they will have to work with to collect the try. Will play the ball in centre field. 15 out from the line. Tasha Davies. Back 25 from the Kiwi line. Big run for Antoinette Rowley. The offload out the back door. Nice play. Wrapped up with Miriam Niha. Rachel White running decoy down the flank. As Nadine Conlon, the skipper, tries to make inroads. The Australian defence is sound, it holds, and still have yet to reach the halfway line. Looking for the chip and regather as Leah Whitty hit up. Almost there. Tackled without the football, one would suspect. The referee says no, we can play on. Certainly the Kiwi supporters disappointed at her interpretation of the situation. Now it's Australia with the ball. They'll just play settling football and no need to be flamboyant. Natalie Dwyer. She can't help being flamboyant. Again, there's not much of her, but give her a few raps the ticket she displays. Halfway now. Comes back to Dwyer. Gale. Billing. Hold defence.
What a marvellous tackle.
Louisa Maiki. On to Karen Shaw, playing the percentage game, and that's clever. Australians forcing the Kiwis back deep into their own territory. 3 minutes on the clock. 90 metres between the play the ball and the try line. Urgency, enthusiasm. Got to come into the play at the moment. He was looking a little bit lethargic, bearing in mind that that clock is ticking away. And their time to secure victory and the Test series slipping away with it. 2:36 on the clock now. The Kiwis, 40 metres from their own line now through the skipper. Conlon gets an offload. Tracy Wrigley couldn't control, saying that there was an Aussie hand in there. That wasn't seen. Now comes to Veronica White. He's out from the Kiwi line. Australia settling themselves down. 2 minutes away as Fanning gets the ball. Hina gets her out. Ball's locked on. Play on, says the referee. Finally picked up by Svanaranga. She'll play the ball on the 20. Kiwis, plenty of work to do. Hina. Never say die, says Trish Hina. great spin. Always takes 3 defenders to put it in ground. It's only half now, Sarah White. Everyone wants an opportunity. 135. The Kiwis' chances fading. Short side they come. Luika Vaiki bends one off. Done some fine work this evening. Now for Rachel White. Likewise, she too has tried tirelessly. Runs into the Aussies' brick wall. Last throw of the dice. Bit of a space out the back there for Tasha Davies. If she can pick it up, she can't first time. But Stacey O'Carroll can. And then Michelle Driscoll can. And the Kiwis can. They score under the post. A kick to come. We may well have a tie ball game. Just those tries, the kick. The Australians have won an historic.
Conversion successful. Number 1.
Really exciting World Cup next year, Benita. And the more competitive the teams are in that World Cup, the more interest it will develop. And obviously, it's the growth of the game is dependent on that interest. But a great game of football. Congratulations to the Australian team as the hook of Karen Stewart is